My kid's jumping upstairs, as you can hear. So in this video, I'm going to be going over some productivity hacks for moms. I've literally been through some trying times being a mom of two. I'm a new mom. I had my first kid at only 23 years old, and then right after that, I had another kid. And on top of that, I literally live across the world from my family. So everything is really, really on me and my boyfriend. So as a whole, I had to maneuver through this process and learning how to be a new mom without much help and just being a new mom of multiple children as a whole. And I've had to test many, many methods. I found myself to become very depressed whenever I was not able to focus on myself. Luckily, I have a boyfriend who really understands this and really pushes me to just do what's good for me no matter what. So I really, really appreciate him. But as a whole, being a mother, sometimes you just really don't have time. You don't have time for yourself, and you go into this weird hole of catering to everyone else around you and neglecting yourself. And this can happen a lot, and people can just let you fall deeper and deeper into this hole, or people can tell you hey, you need to take a break, go take a break and go do your thing, you know? And a lot of people don't tell you to take a break. So you have to tell yourself to take a break. Overall though, I have learned that you just gotta push through if you want something done. So these are some of the hacks that I've had when it comes to productivity, when it comes to, say, a babysitter's not able to come, or I don't have someone to watch my kids and it's just me and my boyfriend's really, really working hard on something or working overtime on something. So these are just some of the things that I've done in order to help me get shit done. The first thing I do is legitimately set out time alone for children. I like to basically get the children out of the way first, any type of love, affection, outside time, things to do, bath time, personal time, any personal things that we're gonna do. I like to get that done in the morning and in the beginning of the day, because a lot of the times when we're working, that mom guilt creeps up and it's why aren't you with your kids? What are they doing? They miss you, they love you, they wanna hug you, and it's I'm doing this for them. So the only way that I learned to get out of that mindset was to legitimately just put them first and take them to the park and do a bunch of fun, crazy stuff before I get to work. This way, when my mind goes there, I can say, no, I spent time with my kids today, first thing in the morning. So usually that's what I do. My schedule is a little bit different than somebody who just wakes up and goes to work. The first job that I have is my children. So I wake up and go to my children. I feed them, I bathe them, I take them outside, we play, we do a bunch of stuff up until mid-afternoon, and then I really use that time to focus on my work. Usually somebody will come in the afternoon to watch them, so I'm not too bad at feeling like I'm neglecting them, because I know someone else is taking my place that's giving them just as much love as me. But there are times where people get sick. There are times where people have to work while people are sick, and I just have to legitimately balance working while having them in another room. And even during these times, it doesn't make it so bad. Of course, it's more of less focused work, so I don't get as much done, which is why I do hire somebody out to come and watch them while I am just sitting in the other room getting things done. Because personally, I have tried daycare for Zane, and I just don't really know if I like it. So yeah, as a whole, I really do enjoy having somebody here and me being here with my children, because I have this attachment to them. I did try daycare. I didn't really like it. It's extremely expensive. It's almost the same as having someone come here and watch them. So I'd rather them just be in the heart of my safety, especially because they cannot really speak for themselves yet. So that's one of the main reasons why I don't really do the daycare thing. I mean, I tried it. I'm not too much against it. I went to daycare at one point. My little brother went to daycare at one point. But preferably, as of right now in my life, it just works best for somebody to come here and watch them in the afternoon, because I feel like I'm giving myself everything to my children while being able to still focus on work. That's one of the things that I legitimately do. Another thing that I do is I time block. Somebody just fell upstairs. And time blocking helps me to legitimately find little crevices and places that I can get things done. So I usually work around my kids' schedule. So when they're napping, or say they have like a movie time, or they have like outside time or certain things, or they have time with their dad, I usually will schedule myself to be able to have time to get things done during those times. And in my course, my Laptop Mommies course, I go through like my whole entire schedule and how I legitimately get things done. I am a big mom who likes to cater to her children. Like, I legitimately run to them for everything. I like to read books to them. I like to be very involved in their life and very affectionate with them. So this was really important for me to balance like mom life with work life. And I never seen it before. So this was my first step. So that's what I do. I usually use their nap time to time block and get a lot of my emails done, or just a lot of focus work, taking a course or learning new information. I usually use a time where they're just like quiet. So it's really good to get your kids down on like the same napping schedule. That's another good tip for mom entrepreneurs. Like, get your kids down on the same napping schedule. Ding, 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 ding. Another thing that I do that really, really helps me is I focus on certain things on certain days. There's times where I legitimately just don't focus on cleaning my house. I am the type of person that really likes to have things neat and tidy, and I like the floors clean. And usually I do hire somebody to help me clean, but there have been times where I couldn't hire anybody and I still like my environment to be clean. So during those times, there were times where I really just could not focus on my environment being that clean. Like, sure, tidy it up, but it's not going to be extremely perfect, you know, because I do have to get things done and tend to the children. So if you don't want to stress yourself out, I would advise trying to not focus on like everything in one day. Pick one day to deep clean and keep it really clean for the week so that you can really focus on your work throughout the week. And then pick one day that you allow the place to just get a little messy, because you really just can't clean today and you have to focus on kids and work. If you try to do all three in the same day, I guarantee you you're gonna fall apart, because I've tried it and I darn near had a breakdown. So if you can hire a cleaner, because honestly, they don't really cost that much either. What else would I have to say for moms? I would say don't try to cook dinner every single night, and learn how to meal prep, because eating meals legitimately takes a lot of our time. I would also say that, you know, cut back a little bit on the Netflix and chill and really just focus on working or building something. It literally takes only 2 to 3 hours of focus a day for you to start building your empire. I'm telling you, I had no time. I had a newborn baby. I really just didn't really have time. I was breastfeeding. I was pumping every like 2 hours I was pumping. Like, I couldn't be on a laptop and pump. I just wasn't having that mindset. So at the end of the night, once baby was asleep, I would literally just spend 2 to 3 hours just focusing on anything that I could to grow a little bit more, grow my business a little bit more. And that's all it takes for you to legitimately create the brand and business that you want. So I hope that some of these tips were really helpful. This was just a short form video of some of the things that I do to help me manage my time and just be a mompreneur, because we don't want to keep choosing between spending time with our kids and making money for our kids. We want to be able to spend time with our kids and make money for our kids so that we can do fun, amazing things. So I hope that this video was helpful to you mommies. Be sure to check out my Laptop Mommies course, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.